thing that Miss Best touched on last week. Who could tell me what was something that she told you guys when you guys need help? Talk with your groups, discuss, and then come up with an answer. Ask for help because asking for help is not a weakness. It's
Yeah, but she's talking about it's not the screen.
I see what we're almost done. So I'm gonna ask a couple of groups to share out before we move on. Can I have Armando share how I speak about asking for help from your weight patient? So who wants to elaborate a little bit more on that? Is that a weakness or a strength? Strength. Who could tell me why it's a strength?
If you break enough fast.
Right. And it keeps you moving. It doesn't, you're not stuck in one place. It keeps you moving, you keep learning, and helps you reach your goals. So, I know you guys reviewed, what about ratios, right? Comes up or down? Up, right? So we're gonna be reading a little bit more about them. Okay. So I want you guys to read this out loud with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Simple fractions and words.
So take out a piece of paper and we're gonna watch the video. But while you guys are watching the videos, I want you guys to answer this question. What are ratios and why do we use them? Why do we study them?
What? Still searching YouTube for math help? Are the videos from 2006 really helping? Aren't you tired of...
Are we ready? Looks like most of you guys are ready.
Ratio. Greetings students and welcome back to my classroom. For today's lesson, you will learn how to define and illustrate the meaning of ratio using concrete or pictorial models. Let's begin. Let's have our first example. I bought 3 apples and 6 mangoes for my milkshake. Now the question is, what is the ratio of apples to mangoes? But wait, what is ratio? Well, ratio is a way of comparing 2 or more quantities. Here we are asked to get the ratio or compare the quantity or number of apples to mangoes. We have 3 ways in writing a ratio. The first one is the word form, which is A is to B. Here, we are going to count first the first item, which is the apples. We have 3 apples. Let's write 3. 3 is 2. The second item is tomato. We have 6 mangoes. That makes 3 is to 6. Wonderful. Now for our second way in writing the ratio, we have the colon form. Here, instead of writing the word is to, we are going to replace it by the colon symbol. That makes 3 colon 6, but still read as 3 is to 6. Finally, our last way of writing the ratio is the fraction form, where the first quantity serves as the numerator, while the second quantity serves as the denominator, which makes 3 over 6. This means that for every 3 apples, we have 6 mangoes. Remember, ratio is a comparison of 2 or more quantities, but we can only use the fraction form when we are only comparing 2 quantities. Wonderful! Define it.
So I want you guys to get in your groups and share out with your group what you guys think ratios are and why do we use them. So if you guys have something written down, share with your groups, and if you don't, elaborate on your response.
Ratio is the way of like getting like showing the numbers and ratios are yeah, it's like equivalent to
Ratios is a way comparing 2 or more quantities.
or you actually know what it is.
What did
You said ratio is a way of comparing 2 or more quantities.
About a minute. I'm gonna share out. Looks like we're quiet. So who wants to tell me what you guys think, or based on the video, what do you guys think are ratios? Alejandro?
Ratios are a way of comparing 2 or more quantities.
Okay. Does anybody, do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Okay, go ahead.
Ratios is a way of comparing the amount of numbers or items you have.
And look at Tommy, why do we use them? Why are they important? Axel? Why do we use ratios?
I think that we use ratios for is because we need it when we go to work and when we get a job.
Okay. What kind of job? Does anybody else wants to?
I think you might need it for like if you're buying something
Okay.
and then it's as much as like say you buy that it's as much as 3 other people.
Okay. So let's see. Here are the definitions. So ratios is a relationship between 2 numbers or quantities. And then we have, do you guys went over equivalent ratios? Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes? Up or down? Kind of, a little bit? Okay, so they're ratios, but they just represent the same value when it's reduced to its simplest form. Not all ratios can be reduced, just depending on the numbers. And then fractions is just a numerical quantity that is not a whole number, and it has a numerator and a denominator. And then these are our three different ways which we can represent them. Through the symbol, the colon, through the fraction, or through the word form. So I'm gonna ask you guys to take out your math notebook or red book and turn to the ratio page. You guys have it, the folder, the math folder. You guys should be on this page, right? And so we're gonna work on the first problem together. So it's asking us to write three different ways in which we could write the spotted to the plain candy. So it's asking us in the symbol form. When you guys see ratio, it's asking you guys to put the numbers in this form. So who could tell me how many spotted candies do we have in this first problem? Four. Okay. So, and where does the 4 go? Does it go first or
First.
First. Okay. So 4. And now for the plain candy, how much do we
8.
8. Does everybody agree? 8. Yes. Okay. 8. So that is our ratio that we have for spotted to plain candies. Now we write it in a fraction form. Who could tell me how do we write fractions?
4 to 8.
Is that a fraction form?
4
4 eighths. I heard 4 eighths. 4 eighths. Right? And then it's asking us to write it in words. Who could tell me what are the words that we use when we're using ratio?
4 to 8.
4 to 8. 4 to 8. So this is our symbol. This is our fraction. And this is our word form. Right? I'm gonna leave this up here just for reference. If you guys do need it. But this is what we have. Do we have 4 to 8? 4 over 8, yes. And this is a sentence form that I want you guys to use. And it's the ratio of spotted to plain candies is 4 to 8. So the only thing we are changing is whatever we are using that we are comparing. So spotted and plain, and then the numbers. So I want you guys to look at this problem and tell me what's wrong with it. What do you guys think is wrong with that? Talk to your partner, to your group, and decide if there's anything wrong with it or if it's correct.
I think that's correct.
The second problem. Based on the information that is on the board.
To like the dog. No, that's what's wrong with the saying.
Do you guys see anything wrong with the problem?
No.
You guys don't see nothing wrong? Do you guys want to share something? Why do you guys don't think
It says dark to light, but it's going to light to dark.
Do you guys see anything wrong with the problem?
It's going to light to dark, but it says dark to light.
Right, it states that it wants it from dark to light. So yes. Okay, good. How about 30 seconds more to share?
Don't.
Okay.
She didn't say to copy what was up there. She asked you to look to see if it was correct or not.
Okay, so Cameron told me that he sees nothing wrong with this, but then I have Damien telling me that there is something wrong with this. So we're gonna let Cameron explain his thinking, why he thinks there's nothing wrong with it. Can you explain?
Because if you count to it, it says 20, and there's 4 might be wrong, then
Okay, so then Damien's gonna explain to us why it's wrong. Can you explain to us why it's wrong?
It's wrong because it's going light to dark, but when it says dark to light.
Yes, so we always pay attention to the directions. It's wanting us to stay from dark to light. So, yes. So if you guys and your groups came up with that it was wrong, yes, they're correct. Because the question is asking us to put it from dark to light and not from light to dark. The numbers are right. The numbers are right. It's just the wording that it's wrong. So based on, I give you guys an example of a correct one. So then I'm gonna give you guys the green light to work on this together with your groups, decide, and make sure you guys pay attention to what it's wanting. I'll give you guys about 4 minutes and then we'll come back as a class and discuss our answers. And you guys could use these to manipulate your numbers. So since we are comparing two quantities, you can use either red for the fries and yellow for the drinks. So do you guys want me to demonstrate? You guys know.
So we can't do it on
Yeah, you guys can, but these are theirs here for support if you need them. Okay. So
Which ones are bigger?
now. Now
They're the ones that look like Costco.
It's wrong. Drinks, there's more fun than drinks. This one's wrong. So you need the ratio of price to
10 to what?
Tired.
Because it's smiley to silly fish. So you do the smiley ones first.
So what are you guys using? What is this representing?
This is representing the drinks. And these are representing the fries.
The fries? Okay, so when you write them down, remember it's asking us for fries, so fries should go first instead of the drinks, right? So you got 9 fries and 6 drinks, okay? Yes.
4, 6, 7. We have 7 smiley fish. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8 silly fish.
So what color is going to be the smiley fishes?
4, 6. So it's 7, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3,
7 through 8.
3. Who would like to come up here and show me their thinking process for that? Damien, you wanna go up there and show us?
Not on the smartboard. Not with that marker.
Can you tell us though what's it asking us? Right? Okay.
Nine, five, 6 drinks.
Okay, so show us the ratio, the ratio symbol form of it. Okay. Can you show us the symbol form, the column version of it? Okay, and then the fraction. Stay here for a second. Do you guys got the same answer?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Do you guys see something else that we could do to it to get a smaller answer? Can you come and show us? So what Axel said, he said that there is another way in which we could represent nine fries to 6 drinks, and he's gonna show us. Can you explain to me what you did there?
That's the 3 could divide with both numbers.
So what you're saying is that 3 could go into 9 and 6? Okay, so when you divide it, when you simplify it, what do you get? Okay. So what do we call these? What was it?
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction? But what you did right now, what is it called? From these two, right, they're equivalent ratios, which we could simplify them, right? Okay. So did anybody else think that they could simplify 9 to 6 to get 3 over 2? Did anybody else think of it in that way? No? You guys just went with the answer. Well, you guys can simplify it and show it in that way. So now I'm gonna show you guys these. So you guys should have gone 9 to 6 because we have 9 fries and 6 drinks. And then for the smiley to silly fish, we have 8 to 10. Which again, all of these you guys could have simplified if you guys wanted to get equivalent ratios and show it in a simplified version.
What's the one word that helps us to simplify them? What's that one process that we can use? How did you come up with 3, Axel? What's it called?
Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna let you guys you guys have an option of doing 1 through 6, either through the symbol, the fraction, or the words. And when I say words, I want you guys to put it out in a complete sentence. And so, where is that? Okay. This is what I'm looking for. The ratio of blank to blank is blank to blank. So I'm gonna leave this up here if you guys do want to reference. And these are your sentence frames that you guys could use in order to represent, if you guys choose to use the words. Okay? And again, you guys could use these for support if you guys need them. So you guys could also work in groups. You guys may begin now. So, and it's asking you to show how many slides for every 7 kids, okay? So, you're gonna use these. Do you wanna use yellow or red for?
I'll use red.
Red, okay. So, how many is this asking us for? How many slices of pizza is it asking us for?
Seven.
Is it asking for 7 or 9 slices of pizza?
9.
9. So we're gonna. Can you count and tell me when to stop? Okay. How many more do I need? Is that it? Is that 9 slices of pizza?
Yeah.
Can you count?
No. It's 8.
8. So we need
2 more.
2 more. One. Can you count them for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 1 more.
1 more. Okay. So then I want you to show me the second part of the ratio, which is 7 kids. So with the yellow, with the other side, of the counter, can you show me 7 kids? That's it? Can you count them?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
7. Okay. So based on this, which one from which representation do you want to use? You have three choices. You have the symbol, the fraction, or the word form.
The symbol.
The symbol. Okay. So on here, show me which your symbol. How much do we need? 9 slices of pizza for every 7 kids. So write that down through the symbol form. $97. So like Damon said, we always have to pay attention of what it's asking us. Since it's asking us for pizza, that's what comes up here, right? And since it's asking for 7 kids, it goes after the column, right? So can you show me this on your own? You could use the counters if you would like to. And can you explain to me your thinking behind why you're writing down?
I'm writing down 9 to 7. That's why.
Yeah, you got it all on there.
Yep. Okay. Does everybody agree with his answer? No? Who said no?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I'll just read it louder.
Number 2. Adrian?
You guys can write them bigger too so everybody can see.
Yes. And while you're writing and down, explain to the class your thinking behind it. Okay? So I want you to write that in a symbol form. Okay. Now the fraction form. I do what I represent. Okay. And now the word form. So he said there are 8 cats for 3 goats. That equals to 8 to 3. So for the word form, you guys could skip this. And for a faster, for a shortcut, you could just put 8 to 3. Okay. But yes, did everybody get that scene? Yes. Chris, you wanted to do the third one? So that's your 46. How about with the symbols? How will you show that? With the color. That's still a fraction. You remember our symbol? This is our symbol. 4 to 6. This is a fraction form. This is a symbol form, and all of this, without this, would be your word form. Remember? Whenever you want to represent it with the word form, it's 2. Always include 2. Did everybody get that same answer? Cool. So Angela, can you come in and simplify this? Owen, can you show us and explain to us how you went from 4 to 2 and 6 to 3? So he's saying that he divided both of these numbers by 2, which gave him 4 to 3. Does everybody agree? Does somebody have something else? Good? Okay. since you're on here already, can you do number 4? Can we simplify this fraction? Yes or no? No? Why not?
It's a decimal odd.
Because there are no numbers that could go into 4 and 7. Can we simplify that one? No. Oscar, you want to do the last one? What is it telling you to? So I heard somebody say improper fractions.
Wait, that was mine. That was mine. That's improper.
But remember, we're not focusing on improper fractions. We're focusing on ratios. So this is accepted, it is acceptable. Okay. So, do you guys want to check your answers? I had it. So, you guys have the option to do it either to simple fraction or words. But these are just some of them that I put on there. Okay. I'll give you guys a minute to double check. Everybody double check. So this is your exit ticket on a piece of, or on the same one on the back, or the one that you answered the questions at the beginning. It's asking you to choose a correct answer, and it's telling you what is the ratio of bananas to apples. It's right here. And you guys have 3 answers, choices that you guys could choose. At the back. About a minute. Does anybody want to figure out what's the correct answer? Salvador, can you come and show us what you put on your paper? Or from right there, what did you put on your paper? What answer did you choose? I chose B. Chose B? Can you tell me why? There's 5 bananas. Can you come and count them? Please. Okay, count them. So you chose 5. But remember what it was asking us? So bananas, 2 apples, so you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 bananas, 2, 3 apples. Okay. Did anybody else put something different? Or is it the same answer? Right? Does everybody agree with B? Yes. Yeah. Can I see a thumbs up? Thumbs up. Okay. Nice. So did you guys learn something new?
Yeah.